Welcome to Homeseek. My name is Nilaus, and this is a first look at this upcoming game. Homeseek releases on Steam on the 20th of July. Thank you to Neon Bedlam for sponsoring this showcase video. Click the link in the description below to check out the game on Steam. So what is Homeseek? Well, according to the Steam description, it says that Homeseek is a post-apocalyptic survival strategy game set in a dystopian, resource-strapped Earth at the beginning of the next century. In a dried-up wasteland where water has become the new gold, every choice becomes the life or death. With your guidance, survival just might be within reach. We played a fair few post-apocalyptic colony builders here on the channel, so I'm going to be focusing on how it does the core things of the genre and how it does the new things, what it sets it apart. It follows many of the same principle with food, water, population, housing, all that stuff, but then also it does some things quite differently. The main point is that there's a story-driven campaign, so you sort of follow the journey and the emergence back into the world. The importance of water and the refinement from contaminated to poor quality to pure is also something that is very different. Usually water is water. And then on top of that, it feels like a real survival game where resources are limited and growing your population is actually not always a good idea. Usually in these colony builders, you want to get as much population as possible. But here, if you get more population too fast, then you are going to run out of your limited scarce resources. So that is a more true balance of choices. As always, when I accept a sponsorship content, it's because it's a game I'm interested in, and the views represented here are my own and never subject to approval or review. These first look videos aim at showcasing the gameplay and highlighting strengths and weaknesses to help you decide whether this is a game for you, and also whether this is a game you want to see more of. I'll be streaming this on Twitch on the 18th of July, so if you're interested in more, come check it out there and watch the pre-release stream. Let's dive into the game. Alright, we are in the game, a new beginning, and with our few possessions finally unpacked, it is time to get started procuring the necessities for survival. Securing the food, water and shelter are our first priorities, and doing so won't be easy, but our spirits are fresh and we're ready to pitch in. And then the quest lifeblood starts. Our community is desperate for the new source of drinking water. We need to build a contraption that will allow us to access the water at the bottom of the makeshift wells. To make matters worse, our pre-packaged rations are gone rations. We have to risk consuming whatever we can forage. Build a water extractor, a water storage, and connect them. Build a food storage next to a berry bush and connect them. Perfect, and then we get plus 8% happiness as a reward. So we're in the game, and the way it works is we have our build menu. We can build currently water extractors, we can build food storage, water storage, we can build house, we can build some expedition center and research center. We don't have a timer yet. Over here we can see expeditions, technologies, community, and economy as we progress. Up here, the funny thing is about this is that there are 4 different types of water. There's the worst one is the contaminated water. This is stuff we can pump up. Then we can also get salty water. We can have poor water, and then we can have clean water. Then we just have a generic food and a generic resource. So very much everything is revolving around water storage and water sort of handling, which is interesting. Water is definitely the most important thing. So we get a water extractor here, and then we also get a water storage. There is another water extractor down here, so if we can build them sort of in the middle, then maybe it will be probably the best there. And then we need a berry bush and a food storage. Food storage can reach, you can see here, there are, okay, then I'm gonna build it right there, because that hits these 3 bushes, then I can connect those. Great. And we have 15 workers, and we need to assign them to something. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. In the beginning, there's going to be a lot. Well, actually, there is going to be a lot of messing with reassignment of resources here or people. There we go. And we still have 3 remaining. So let's make sure. Well, they'll be assigned to here as soon as we get the water. So as soon as we get this, then we can see. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 are assigned. This one doesn't have a connection. That's interesting. So we now have, this is a weird feature, but it is also, it's a pretty cool one. So basically this can be connected to somewhere. It can be connected to a storage, and then we'd have to, this one was really confusing to me. This basically says, what are you going to build the pipe out of? Are you going to make it out of copper, iron, or plastic? And it really just means low quality, medium quality, high quality. And this is, as I understand, how much of the water that gets pumped in that actually reaches the end. So in all conditions, I would say build it the best ones. the longer the distance here is, the more you're going to need. You can see here there is a now built a connection, pretty good. And these also here will also need connections. They don't cost anything. We got the lifeblood completed, and that's great. And then we get daily needs. Now we need to secure a lot of resources. We must secure enough resources for everyone. Add workers to the water extractor and the connected berry bushes in order to do so. Keep in mind that each citizen need 50 food and 50 water every day. They also need more scrap, so make sure you assign some workers to scrap piles too. This is going to be really a little bit tricky to get that done. We need to get the connection up here. And this one we can also do a connection, because there can be 3 connections from this one. This one can have 2 connections, but there's nowhere else to connect it. We can also just start speeding up a little bit. So right now we need to balance where we're going to get stuff. Here. Then we can go here and see, okay, we're going to get a 472 excess stockpile. They consume 750 per day. And over here they consume also 750. And I also have a stockpile here. Then the production is also stockpiling. We want to focus on getting this one. This timer is how much time we have left. So if we can rush this one, that would be excellent before other bad things happen. I want to make another water well, but I don't want to use my scrap. I want to make sure that since they are really evening out, they're really just very well balanced actually. As soon as we get it, we are very, very close on water. And there we go, we got the water. And it won't go down even if we use them. There we go. Another event happens, and these are kind of often things that happen. A group of strange wastelanders arrive at our doorstep, apparently desiring to join our community. They speak in a weird accent, and we don't recognize them from our time in the bunker. They must have somehow survived in the surface all these years. They have brought a small offering of food and water in an attempt to convince us of their good intentions. Cool. So minus 17 happiness, plus 350 food and water. That's good. 9 people and some scrap. Great. We'll do it. Now we have, with the influx of many new citizens, our first priority has become finding a place for the new arrivals to house themselves. Everyone in our community could do with a place to rest, for that matter. If we don't remedy the situation soon, exhaustion of the work will start to eat it away. All right, so as much as well, we got it because we got from their loot coming in. So now we have that. Let's head on in and start working on some houses. Houses don't have, as far as I can tell, any constraint on where they need to be placed. So, oops, that's the water storage. More houses. Can I hold shift to place more? No. And another house here. That's 24, and that's exactly what we have. Should I build one more? No, I shouldn't, because I don't have any. But we also have 9 more people that we can assign. I want to build another research here. Let's see, get a few here, get that one maxed out, and maybe get a few down here. And how many? We still have 4 additional. Okay, let's get more water or more food there, and here we're gonna do this. There, we're gonna get. It's the managing the resources is really, really intense. It's just something that happens quite a lot. So what happens here around 8 o'clock? That's when they stop working, and then the stuff they do in their free time, apparently, is they build houses. So you can see they rush up here to build houses. I think idle workers build houses, but you don't really want to have idle workers. Now, then we have the nighttime. Nothing happens during the nighttime. It's a little bit weird. So all we do is just speed up and then pass through the night. And the way it works here is that then they will consume. You can see that here. Then by morning, they will just deduct the daily rations, whatever. And you can see we're actually not having quite enough. There we go. That got deducted. Health concerns, because of course the poisons of the old world saturate our food and water, make the simple act of eating and drinking exact a toll on our health. It is certainly no coincidence that the epidemic of indeterminate sickness has surged through our community since we began foraging for our food instead of relying on our bunker's sterile prepackaged rations. We need to find a way to combat these health concerns. Alright, so we need to do wasteland medicine. So that means we need to build a research center, research medical center, and also get the next one. Cool, so that's definitely up for this. But first, I want to make another water extractor because we kind of want that. And then we need to get more scrap. So we can build a research center, that's 500. We also want to do a... Oh, research center, that's 500. That ding ding is morning. That means that now you can start seeing they accumulate. We should have enough. Up here we can see we have one very sick citizen. We can also, they get exhausted, they can be depressed, they can be all sorts of weird things. But we're getting lots and lots of scrap now, so let's get the research center going. We'll just smash it up here. There we go. And I think that during the day they won't build it, so we can just get another one. We'll build the expedition center while we're at it as well. And this is working. I will do a connection to the water storage. Oh, right, this is expensive. I'll do it anyway. It is important to get those connected. So this is why I put the water storage right between, but so it's kind of the minimum amount of payment I have to do for that. And that's also why the food storage here is nicely convenient in between this. Need medical attention. That is build an expedition center. All right, now they want us to do expeditions. It seems like, I hope you can feel like it's pretty intense, and these are just coming in really quickly. This is part of sort of teaching us how to play the game, and it's a little challenging, and you're gonna be on top of it to get it. I also want to complete the entirety of the first mission in this video, so because of that, I want to get as much progress as possible. It seems common knowledge in our community that water we extract from our wells is filthy and contaminated with toxins. While most of us can keep the murky water down, others are prone to vomiting after just a few sips. We could all benefit from access to a small supply of slightly cleaner water. Build an expedition center, create a new expedition party, and send it to explore the mudlands. Cool, slightly less. Now we want to drink, our ambition is to drink mud water instead. This is under construction, okay. And what's the other one? Do we have? Yes, we do have enough. So we can now also build the expedition center. Let's build it up here as well. That's just a good place to be out of the way for those things. And I guess that when we reach nighttime here at 2000, what, 2000? At 2000, that's not a time. At 8 o'clock, then they will stop working here, and they will go over and build these things before they go to sleep. There we go. Now they're rushing over here, build the resource center so that can be ready for next. Now here's going to be the challenge, is that both the expedition and resource center require more resources or more people to go out here, which isn't really something we have. So we should go in here and start looking at the research. So there are 4 research trees. They're pretty simple. They work in the way that there's a main resource. We already have the water extractor, and then there's sort of additions on here. Workforce increase and production increase. Production increase is insanely good, I think, for 20% extra water. Water is everything in this game. So yes, there we go. What else? Medical center is the one that they prompts us to research. So we're just going to research it. That is 35 hours of research time, 2 days. But 35 hours remaining. But if we can assign more people, then it'll be helpful. So we're going to be definitely scaling down on our scrap production because we don't really have a scrap upkeep. So we're going to get this thing. Now it's 7 hours. That means we can complete it during the first day. That would be nice. And there we go. And it is now nighttime, so nothing really happens. We can build a new expedition, but that's going to require 3 people. Let's see. Where can we reassign one? You have way extra food, so I'm going to unassign you. And then I'm going to make a new expedition. What is this? Lay of the land. Every day the traveling speed is increased as we're getting better knowledge of the environment. As the days go by, let's build outposts. The traveling speed will increase. Oh, nice. All right, so here's a weird overlay here. So 1, 2, 3. That's the minimum amount. Then we can give them resources to go out, and we want to give them here. So they consume 50 per day, and there are 3 of them. So now we have food for 3 days. Oh, water for 3 days, water for 2 days, and also some scrap. They'll bring the rest of it back if they don't use it, I think. So we do that, and then we're just waiting for them to get in here. So right now you can see we've used a lot of our resources here to get the science going, and also this. So we took out 8 from our production. That means we're probably going to be a little bit strained on all of these things. Hopefully we'll have enough. An expedition party requires your attention. So the only place we can go is we have our expedition party, and they can go to Mudlands. That's going to be taking 12 hours, and it'll keep track of it over on this side. Then we can go back. And that means now we have these out into the world. They work day and night. So that's quite convenient. And let's see. So we're down to 21 because 3 of them left. That also means our consumption in the base is a lot less, which is nice because we also have fewer people to actually work on this. I'm going to take 1 out here and just make sure that we get some more scrap because we're going to need to get a little more scrap here. Research the medical center should get started here at 8 o'clock. Message arrives. A messenger arrives at our encampment. He has come on behalf of our remaining bunker dwellers, those who did not elect to explore the outside world with us when supplies began to run low. He tells us that the starvation was enough to convince even the most stubborn to venture out into the surface, and that they have already begun migration in our direction. A group will join in a few days. A group will join us soon. We'll get a few days so we can build up a little bit of a reserve here. We're a little bit strained with all this stuff, and we also have sick people. So if we can get this one completed, and now it starts completing. This should be completing in 7 hours. Okay, maybe not do it double speed, and there are 4 hours until we get that completed. So we just kind of keep track of these things and then just manipulate things in the base in the meantime. We have some scrap, that's nice, and that's going to be used for the medical center, which will be completed in, you can see, yeah, okay, it's only 75. Let's just rush through this one. And there we go. We're going to start by going in here and finding other locations or other things we want to do. So one of the things I think I'd like to do is this one. The earlier you get research rate increase, the better. This gives us 15% extra research, and I think that's important because, you know, extra research speed, pretty damn cool. It's 5 hours. That's super close. It probably will be ending at 99%. Then let's build a medical center. Cool. Let's build it up here. There. All right. And you can see, oh, there you go. They have arrived at Mudlands. Long ago, fresh, clean water was so abundant that the area it be gone one day was simply inconceivable. Now the whole world is dusty and barren, and all places that might have once been wet are dry as bone. Okay, so I think this is like the progression, life expectancy, how much they actually have left. So let's keep it. Cracked earth and sand give way to viscous mud as we near the wetlands, making our journey all the more arduous. Before we see any water at all, though, there came a small old ship, completely beached, lying on the side of the dry earth. None of us have any idea how it could have gone there. Check inside. Sure, we'll go that. So it takes 3 hours until they complete that search. Cool. Then we can just go back here and see if we can get some other things done. Is there any way that we can speed you up? No. We have that sped up as maximum. This is a little bit of a plus. This is a pretty decent plus. And we're also getting a little bit of scrap as well. If we get more people from here, then we do need to have an extra house built. So the storm bear. Oh, right. We are also, the extra people are coming in soon. So let's make sure we get some more housing. As the dust clouds envelop our encampment, work nearly ground to a halt. Unfortunately, those with shelter can hide out in the worst from the storm in their makeshift lodging, but we pity anyone trapped outside. Okay. Let's bring another house up here. There we go. I guess that means that... Oh, look at that. 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes! Oh, that's the time it took for me to click the button. 3 minutes. Okay. We got the research center. It got completed. Excellent. We get more happiness. That is very high happiness here. We still have 2 people not doing so hot. I'm going to take... There. 2 people into working here. 1 should be fine. We want to make sure we get good progress here. I need medical care. Then go in. Don't go away then. Oh, and they're idle. So, the ship's rusty engine block still has some parts that seem to be salvaged as scrap. 450 scrap. Exploring deeper into the wetlands, a figure soon appears on the horizon, coming towards us. He walks on stilts through the mud, and with every step, metallic tingles can be heard in the great sack. Okay, then raises a much slathered hand pointing at us. So attack Give him scrap or give him food. We'll give him food. That's 19 seconds. We'll wait for that. After hours of travel... Whoa. Oh, we got some metal scraps in as a return. Finally reached the center of the wetlands and a tiny pond. Oh, maybe this is like quest progress. Ah, why is the one completing? Oh, right. There we go. That's the progress here. There we go. We got the mudlands completed. And, you know, I think we'll just go take the campers on the way back. That seems reasonable. Okay. Now research wetlands. But not really right now because it's the middle of the night. So we need to wait until morning. And then we'll get... did we get extra people here? No, we didn't. There. And it's morning. Research. Yes. A wetlands. That gives us convert contaminated water into pure water. That might be nice. Expedition. There's only that. They're en route. And you've now researched. Yes, we researched this extra research. Perfect. Then let's figure out. I think I want, even though we want this wetlands, we don't really have enough people for it. So let's get the water upgrade first because that seems good. And that should be done during the day. So that's also good. So that will be a small extra upgrade that we get here. And we got one more food in here. We are also going to get more in here. I'm just going to build one more. I just feel that we're going to need it. Because they did say that more people from our bunker will be coming in soon. So that should be, well, soon is soon. And this is now up here at 80%. Oh, the expedition has reached the campus. A center of learning in the old world. There was such an abundance that people could gather at these places and do nothing except learn all day. Ah, man, for years on end, without worrying about securing food and water for themselves. Man, there are no more students there anymore, but maybe it'll teach us something. All right, our expedition has finally reached the outskirts of the campus. Large building of cement and glass. Though broken and abandoned, seems to us like they could have once composed an entire city of their own right. We first come across a large hall that's been recently. After banging on the doors, a voice says, "Who's there?" These must be fellow survivors. We'll take them back. We'll take them back. All right, let's scan for that progress. And yeah, we'll salvage more scrap. All right, let's get that. What was that? Completed research. Sweet. We completed the water research. Perfect. So now I think I want to do the wetland research because everything is revolving around water. So if we can do that, that would be nice. Here. All right, this one just needs to go. Ooh, something happened. It's a little bit weird, this part where it just scrolls past the stuff that was interesting. We gained some scrap. Some of us feel a little sick though, and after breathing some odd smelling fumes emanating from, but 600 scrap. Ooh, nice. I'll take the 600 scrap. And then we just wait a little bit more, and then I guess we'll just head on back. I think that's just going to be back here. There we go. We now have learned how to build a community center. Sweet. And we can now, I think we'll go home. We have, there's more people here. Why can I not see how many people we have? There. Oh, look at how many people. We need to get you back. Good. There. Get back here. And then at our home depot. That is going to be straining us a little bit more when it comes to, well, everything. So, if I'm really fortunate, then the people from the bunker will arrive around the same time as this expedition is coming back. 9 hours, so I'll be coming back in the middle of the night. Okay. And we are almost done with House of Science. Okay, this is not going to be done today. And then it is evening and they stop working. And we're then making the last house, which should be good, so that when people come back, they will actually have houses to live in. Awesome. Oh, what happened? That's interesting. Why did I suddenly get +1 here? What happened? Well, let's see which one is most in trouble. I think I just want a little bit more scrap. There we go. I guess. And the house completes. There we go. And then nothing to do until for the night, until waiting for our expedition to come back. And that will get up to a lot more people. We're at 21 now, so let's see how many. Well, there's 9 in this expedition now, so we go up to 30. And they'll be back right now. There we go, they're coming in. We're now up to 30. So let's immediately start forming a new expedition. 1, 2, 3. We gotta be out there with the expeditions. And we get, I don't know, I think this just seems reasonable to get for 2 days. Good, so now they will be gathering up for the new expedition. I will need to get more in here and more for the water. And definitely more here. Oh, then less water here. There. Alright, and then we just need to leave it running a little bit so we get a sense. That's an insane amount of production. Here. And let's get some scrap as well, because scrap is what we need. Ooh, and here they come. The survivors arrive. Finally, the other survivors from the old bunker arrive, weary from their journey, but glad to find some semblance of respite. Is it though? We welcome them with friendly faces, and open arms. But we worry inwardly that the community is growing too large to support itself. We had 13 people. Ooh, okay. Well, that's way too many. You know what? Maybe someone will just die off. We definitely need to max out our water production. There. And then max out some food. Here. That's not even enough. Because we don't have a lot of stuff here. And we still have more. There. And there are many sick people. So let's make sure that we try to heal the sick people. There we go. Wow, that was a very busy middle of the night, and our team has formed. I think we'll go to the old farm. These seem a little bit monument, university. We'll go to the old farm. There we go. And that's a nearby where we can go, so should be fine. All right. Research-wise, what are we doing? We want to get like as much as possible research because there's here. And it's morning, so now we should start seeing things. Oh, probably bad. So depressed is not good. Starving is not good. Dehydrated not good. Exhausted not good. But aside from that, everything is good. And for 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, 7 and 8. That's 40. Oh, we have 39. Well, there we go. Well, 3 of them left and 1 died, so that's perfect. Okay, define perfect. Anyway, we don't have a housing issue at least. So, you know, that's good news. This one we have massive bonus. This one we have massive bonus. This one we are also getting a pretty decent sized chunk here. And this is researching as fast as it's absolutely possible. Did we not assign one here? I think we tried. Oh, that's the one who died. Okay. Well, the doctor died. That's less good for the community. Right. Let's see. We are just going to leave it here a little bit. And then until we get this part or we get the research completed. There we go. Wetlands completed. So wetlands is converting contaminated water into pure water. I don't know. Efficiency increase. I want efficiency increase for everything. And we also now have a community center. Voting and application. Let's do that one. Let's figure out what that is. And we now have this water thingy. That would be nice if I could build it like right there. It kind of needs to be close to the water supply, I think. That's also kind of close. Let's smash it down here. Right. And this one will take the contaminated water and make it slightly less contaminated. So it's just making from contaminated to pure. It would be nice if there was maybe salty is the worst. Salty to contaminated to poor to pure. Maybe that's the progression. There we go. What happened? Accident. While toiling away on the day's work, we hear a large crash and then some howls of pain. When we investigate, we find that a pair of community members have injured themselves in an accident. If only the dangers of our work weren't an unfortunate necessity for our survival. Okay, well, we have 9 people that are sick. How many people are in here? We're only not going to be more than what? You just need to slowly get better. We'll get them better. Yeah, you need medical care. You can just wait. Resources depleted. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Not a problem. That was a very small oh no. And we get the community center immediately. And there. want to get this immediately. What does it say? Research generic law slots increase. I have no idea what this is. Voting application speed. I have no idea what that means. Expedition center. Don't want to see that. Want to assign more people? No. We want to get some other stuff. Medical center maybe. Housing can store more. Nah, we'll just make more houses. These ones, I don't think that's going to be relevant. Wetlands. Let's get an efficiency increase. Yes, please. Permanently increases the input for wetlands on... okay, input. I don't know. Did our wetlands complete, though? Yes, it did. We need to assign someone to it. Okay, let's see. Where do we have? We have a pretty good excess of water, of food. So we'll take 2 out here and 1 out here. And then... but we also need a connection. This will be connected to... oh, right. I need to decide. That's expensive, but not a problem. And I guess we also need another water storage for this part. Since that's going to be needed for our farm later on, then I think that makes sense to do that. Forgot to do that there. We have... you are going to be converting... ooh, look at that. It's actually... we're losing water by doing this. Okay, well, that's... it is what it is. And let's see. We're still continuing research. It's super important. Oh, there we go. We reached the old farm, and I definitely don't want to be running at triple speed here. The old world had enough food to feed every mouth, and places like these were key. The stories say that years' worth of food would simply spring from the ground. Crops no longer grow on these farms, but we must still try to learn its old secrets. The journey to the old farm starts to drain our energy even before the heat wave hits us. The sun bakes this sand beneath us like an oven, and why would it become sand? Just fertile farmland that gets dried out doesn't become sand. Anyway, and before long, many of us begin to feel delirious and weak. Our destination is still beyond the horizon, but our map says that it can't be much further. Okay. We'll just double up our food. This is why we brought extra food. So we'll just sit on this for a couple of hours. And... oh, something happened. That was... oh. Research piles deplete left and right. Oof, that's not good. Let's go to a new research pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. And something else resource pile has depleted. Oh no. Is that one of these? Oh yeah, it's that one. Oh no. I'm going to take a food storage down here. There. And then we're going to start getting someone in here. Okay, we have a fair amount of pollution. This one is... now I'm going to make a pollution for the outbound. There. And I'm going to make the bestest of best quality. There we go. I like that. So now the polluted water, the poor water comes in here. How are we doing? Okay, we have slightly fewer sick people. And this one is... oh, damn, so close. So close. An expedition requires attention. Perfect. Double rations. And the stories said that soil would be moist and fertile here, but the ground is cracked, dry, and covered in dust and sand for miles in every direction. So barely realized we arrived at the old farm before we find a half-ruined farmhouse itself. We're all exhausted by the journey and time to arrive. Take some time to rest. Sure, don't mind. Don't mind a bit of time. It's nighttime anyway, so they can rest a little bit. And there we go. After searching the farm thoroughly, it becomes clear that almost nothing of value remains for us to find. A few sun-bleached bones lie in what was once a grazing field, and the wreck of the single tractor is rusted beyond any use. The only saving grace of our expedition is the discovery of a few packets of seeds we find in the farmhouse basement. Ooh, that's good, because that probably means that we can do the farm back home. Because there is, if we start looking at here, if we just try, you can see there's some farming area here. You can now research the farm. Sweet, they completed it. Right, we have a lot of other stuff. Let's go to a shopping mall. And then yell at it because it's not a hub. The farm, okay, that one will be completed as soon as we get the research done. You can see that we're actually running out of resources pretty quickly here. got that. That's good. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that. We're not able to keep up on our food. Okay, this one is not good. This... Ah, I know why. I know why. It has to be going in there. Okay. Does that get better? Yes, it got better. Not great, but better. That's actually a little bit concerning. What happened? 2 citizens have left because of depression. You gotta be really depressed if you want to leave a place like this. I mean, it's not exactly a glorious location, but on the other hand, it's also... Where are you gonna go, my friend? Where exactly do you want to go? Let me get that one in here. Yeah, so now we should be... No, we're not okay with food. Why are we not okay with food? It's really weird. We just... Oh, where did they go? Yeah, we're gonna need to get some other stuff. What about the water? The water seems like really, really good. Ah, I know why the water seems better than it actually is. 6 here. That one, I can take 1 out. We gotta focus on our food here. Oh, and you're 7 hours away. And it is soon morning, and they get to work again. Okay. A citizen died because of water contamination. Damn it. Completed the efficiency upgrade for the wetlands. Perfect. And then we get the farm. That's definitely the most important one. How long time for the farm? Let's see. It says 6 hours. Perfect. So we can get it during the day and get that completed. 6 hours away from for the expedition. Oh, stuff happens. Accounting. Oh no, accounting. The sun's heat is becoming... Oh, we forgot the community center. Unbearable, and our unprotected water reserves are evaporating before our eyes. This site of our invaluable water... No! We just lost all our water. Oh, crap. Grim conclusion. Even without the side effect of the heat wave, the water is quickly running out. Our time here has suddenly become very limited. We think we need to find a solution. Rationing. We need to find a way to reduce... A mall will be a good place to start. Well, good thing we're heading to a mall. I don't know why a mall is a good place to learn how to save, but you know, it's... If that's what they want to do, then that's what we want to do. Let's build that damn community center. Damn community center. I don't know why it's a damn community center. It's just a community center. Let's get it. Ooh, that was quick. What is that? Okay, so there are law books. We apply laws. They go into effect. Depression is a made-up condition. Oh, I don't want that one. That's very post-apocalyptic, authoritarian approach. The community center will allow you to use laws. When you first find a law, you need to vote. Once it is voted, you can then try... Voting? What the hell is that? What the hell is voting? Ew. The person who sits at the water stockpile, change to Heatwave, is the one who kind of calls shots in a post-apocalyptic world. Yeah. Alright, find a way. So the mall here is where we want to go. And we should be seeing that. What was that? There was a beep. Oh, change to normal. Perfect. And you are available. Money was sent to the society of the old world instead of food, water, and other necessities. Even just before the end, places like these were nearly bursting with people who wanted to exchange that money for useless luxuries. Now these vast complexes are dead and abandoned, only relics of a distant past. Set up small and hope for them to recover. Oh, let's see. Just as the mall appears just over the horizon, one of the party members doubles over, falling to the ground. He is clearly in immense pain and seemed to be holding a specific spot in his abdomen. Someone mentions that he seemed to be struggling to keep pace with the rest of the expedition. Alright, we'll set up a small camp. We can wait a little bit. That's fine. We kind of need everyone around to do stuff. Alright, we're down to 36. That's actually nice. We completed farm. Woo, farm. Farm. There we go. Let's get the farm up here. Good. That's only going to complete at night, but yeah, it'll be something. Let me actually try something. What if I unassign you? Will you, dear friend, who are unassigned, will you go over and build stuff? No, you won't. There, go back in there. 5% completed here. And let's speed up so we can get it. What about the science, though? Oh, no. Right, all right, we just got that one. What is this? Increase the input to the farm. Increase the conversion rate of farm. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, we also got a community center, didn't we? So, what does... Each citizen will contribute to the scrap production during the day. I'll take it. What? While the workers are voting for new laws and applying existing ones in the law book, at the same time, you can manage how they will distribute their effort among the votes. What? Here you can find out new laws. Yeah, we'll take that one. Drag an unvoted law here. Once the law is voted completely, then you can make use of it. Cool. And once the law is voted, that's probably different researches we get here. You can shift how much effort will be assigned workers put into voting. Manage how they... I don't know. Oh, right. It's just... it's a weird sliding. We'll do that one. Just... If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. That's nice. That's nice. All right, cool. We don't have anyone there, so kind of maybe want to scale down on something. We don't need so many. We don't only need one doctor there, and we can also just... What's our water? Maybe okay. Ugh, it's hard to figure out what that means. Oh, we're gonna get... why was it minus 18? I don't know. Let's get this one up. Let's actually just get... What is it? 20 hours remaining. 10 hours remaining. What time is it? It's not gonna... 5 hours... Ah, it doesn't matter. No matter what. We can do 10 hours remaining. Good. And then we'll get more food here. And our expedition is clear. And also our farm is getting there. So the farm will need to get a connection from a water source. It's going to be the bestest of best water sources. There we go. So we're getting water sources in here. Now, unfortunately, if we look at the farm, it converts water into food. That seems like a really bad deal as long as we have berry bushes. But once we don't have berry bushes, it's probably a really good idea. This one only has 17 hours of work left. This one has 1 day and 8 hours left. So let's bump up that one a little bit. And we're going to get a little bit here, but not too much. Right, that means we're going to be straining water a lot right now. As far as I can tell. Resource stockpile has decreased. That was the scrap stockpile, I think. Yes. Okay. Someone is depressed. Okay. Not really much. Oh, there's something here. Oh, we're missing an output as well. Okay, so you also need a different food storage output location. Let's get you... Where's the closest I can make it? I'll make it here. Good. Expeditioner due to a last event. No. Okay. Odessa, Venezuela died. Okay, that was useless. Might be incident, but we should search the corpses. Sure. We definitely search the corpses. There's really no reason not to do that. Like, oh no, it's bad form. What do we get? Oh, we got clean water. I don't know. Did we squeeze them? Oh, something happened. Something happened. Back home. Oh, it was just nighttime. This one is now connected. We'll do a output connection there. So now it will work. Rationing. Our recent discovery have proven that our precious vital resources are more limited than ever. Until we think of a permanent solution, our water security problems, it should be good to devise ways to increase the efficiency. Yes, it should. Where's the research here? That is 95%. So we'll get the improved farming tomorrow morning. And then we'll do the water research there. And you got something? Oh, you just completed it. What is this? Science museum? Well, we're kind of dead, so let's get you back. There's only 2 of them remaining in the team, so we want to get you back here. All right, speeding up during the rest of the night. They'll probably be returning, and we can set up the next farm or excursion out there. It's really difficult to figure out, like, is this enough? Is it more? Is it less? I'm hungry. Where's the food at? Yeah, where's the food at? Good question about where's the food at. Completed research. Yes, completed research. Good. That is now over here. There's new water distribution. Distributes contaminated, poor, and clean water to cover the citizens' need for water more efficiently. I like the word more efficiently. Great, let's get that one. How long time does it take? It only takes 6 hours. Yeah, we can get it during the day. Sweet. And we're going to be setting up a new expedition. Oh, look at that. New expedition. 1, 2, 3. 3. Ah, I need one more. Oh, Are we done with this? No, 5 hours more. I can scale you down a little bit and then send you out on an expedition. 1, 2, 3. And they're going to get some polluted water with them. They're going to get some food. They're not going to get much food. Oops. Alright, that's going to be a short expedition. That's not great. We don't... you know what? I can just wait a little bit and then we should get more food. And then they'll... Oops, what happens? We're definitely... Another group of survivors arrived at our encampment, wanting to join our community. They tell us that a group of vicious bandits raided the camp and destroyed everything. Fortunately, they managed to flee and have been wandering for some time. Nearly starved. Okay, if they have this, give it to us. Because otherwise we can't take you in. Great. Well, that makes it easy to set up the new expedition, doesn't it? There we go. I'm just going to pause while we set this one up. And we're going to send you out with good supplies here. Perfect. There we go. They are now gathering. And we don't really know where we want to go, but we also definitely... Oh, 17 hours left. That's not much. What? Oh, 5 days. This one's... How do we not have more people? Didn't we get some refugees coming in? Where did they go? Alright. With this one at 4, then it should be good. Oh, look at that. We're actually... Almost everyone is healed up now. And... It's hard to know if we have enough. This one looks fine. This one doesn't look fine. Something happened. That one. Expedition. Where do we want to go? What seems interesting? Amusement park, monument, university, a bell tower, and a science museum. We'll go to the science museum. It's kind of interesting place, right? Or a bell tower. Let's go this one. There. And then the next one, that stuff that happens is either the community or the science that will be getting in progress here. We'll just speed it up until that happens, and we get the community. Ta-da! Keep your eyes peeled. Do we have anything else? What happened? Those been voted? Nothing happened. Oh, it's been voted, so now I'm applying it. Okay, so first it was like, hey, do you guys want it? Yes, and then now we actually apply it over here. That's an active. It is 5 hours of applying. Good, and we have... There we go, that was... The water distribution center, great. There's no upgrades for that. Let's see what else we want to do. Medical center, no. Expedition center, more law slots. Don't think. I think that's going to be like more campaign-wise, longer out there. Let's see, anything that would give us like improvements. Inputs, don't know what that does. Inputs. I take that one. Now they're not as important, these ones, so maybe I just want to scale this down, the science, a little bit, and try to get a little bit more. Oh, that's not already working. This one only has 6 hours left. It's a little bit of a problem, I guess. Little bit of a problem. Water is... Okay, let's actually... Don't care about the scrap. And go over here to the water supply instead. That's still 3 days left. This one I can... Scale it down a little bit, and then you can scale that up, so it kind of evens out a little bit more. Everything seems to be working, and we get some scrap, we get some lots of food, good. We also get probably not enough. All right, moving forward until either next research. What is this? Community. Oh, voting emphasis, and now it's that emphasis. Okay, fine. It's a little bit weird what this happens, but we should get it very soon. How long? 3 hours? And let's speed up and see if we get that completed. Okay, what happened? Wells oh no, our water extractors are rapidly depleting. The 2 shallow wells. Paul descends on over our settlement as it truly begins to understand the urgency of our situation. Until we find a new source of water, all we have left to drink are our rapidly dwindling reserves already extracted from the ground. When they run out, it will quickly die of dehydration. That's kind of uncool. Send the expedition out until they find a way out of the valley. As we become familiar with the confines of the valley where we have settled, it becomes clearer that it's almost devoid of valuable resources other than those which we've already begun to harvest. In the interest of our long-term survival, we should try to find a way out of the valley so that we might be able to research elsewhere. Cool. So that's kind of the mission complete, the condition, I would imagine, since we are gonna get that. Okay, so again, expedition. Oh no. Despair. A wave of desperation washes over our community. The sentiment that our efforts seem hopeless and that the world is too dead to save seems to spread from one survivor to another. There doesn't seem to be any specific cause other than the obvious desolation of our environment, but it seems clear that the tiny size of the rations we distribute each day doesn't help. Increase? What is that? Can I give us... What is that little thingy? Nah. Do nothing. They can be a little bit unhappy. We've got plenty of happiness to give. That's a resource we need to use as well. Happiness is a resource. And that is just nighttime coming along. And that means we are... this one has 13 hours. This one has 2 days and 7 hours. Remaining expedition requires attention. We are now at a science museum. A great hall of some kind. With tall ceilings and expansive open... indoor areas. Long ago, knowledge about the natural world was displayed for all to see, though seemingly not for any specific purpose other than recreation. Nature was just entertainment for them. They took it all for granted. We can only hope to learn from their mistakes. There's nothing wrong. We carefully step past the broken glass and entrance and see first a small room, insert labeled signed gift shop. It's completely ransacked, save for a small box in one corner. The word special gift. Special. Ignore the box. Special. We don't want no special gift. Offer them to general community. Yeah, we don't have any food or water, so let's get more people in here. We can eat them if that becomes a thing. And let's go back here. Done and done, and then it's still middle of the night, so only our expedition is doing anything. Food seems to be doing quite well. Maybe we can turn down. Nothing. What happened? Oh, research. Okay, what happened? Oh, you're just done with that one. There are 9 people here. They cannot last very long without coming back and consuming our dwindling resources. Let's figure out what that Waka Tower is. Waka Waka. What do we have up here? 2 hours remaining. Cool. That will get that really quickly. And we just need to wait until morning. They are coming home, so I'll be here in the morning. Oh, look at how happy they are. Only one person is very sick. No one is exhausted. No one's anything. We're doing great. Except we don't really have resources. There was a little ping. Yeah, complete the research. Okay, you complete. There you go. Waka Tower. What is that? Collect contaminated water from the surrounding area during nightly hours. Yes. Very much so. So much so that I'm even going to be screwing you over because I don't care about this. Let's figure out what happens. So keep your eyes peeled. That means they just... I guess that kind of works, right? So do I need anything here? Nah. Let's get you... Oh. Damn. Let's get you over here. Ugh. We have just a few days left. That expedition needs to get some work done. Max input on the mainlands. Okay. Resource has been depleted. Which one? Oh, that's not good. Now we're down to the last bushel here, and that means I can put one here, but it's really gonna be an issue. We need this research, the Waka research here. What was that? Skimming. We're down to our final food pile. If the situation is not handled soon, we will starve. Things escalate when someone is caught stealing supplies. We search the man's bed and find it's been storing nuts under his mattress. He's a squirrel. He's weak, but an sample must be made. Confiscate, of course. Putting down roots. Screw it. We don't have time for that shit. Putting down roots. Why did that complete? Keep sending out expeditions. I'm sending out expeditions. Citizen has died. Yep, that's what you get for stealing from the common pot. It's kind of not really like have a room for to get that. Here's the thing, right? Like we lose something here, we lose something on the transit. Oh, this food store doesn't have any connections anymore. Oh, because all the berry bushes are dead. Interesting. Kill it? Destroy building? Let's see if I get anything in return. Yeah, I got a little bit. Like maybe half or something. 3 of those are not doing so hot. They need to come back and eat our very low food. That Waka Tower needs to be completed before the end of the day. And... come on. There. Alright, so... we need to figure out how that tower works. And... okay, so it's probably like you can't just spam them next to each other. So you're gonna need to have them... separated. Like this. And then that gives us an issue in terms of water storage, right? Because this one already has 2 out of 3. So we're going to need to convert. It's, oh right, of course I can't sort of change it because you can see that there are built these pipes. So we're going to need to get something else, some other way of getting it. That's going to take a lot of scrap to get those in. Let's see, I have 1, 2, oh, this one's dead. That's not great. We are out of water now. Oh, what happened to our expedition? We need to send out more expeditions. That's kind of without expeditions. We're pretty much dead. It's really the end game. Because we don't know, or we, yeah. We're kind of screwed here. I guess I just destroy this one because then I can free up something. Oh, this one needs to be connected, then connected to here. Let's get the best one. Ooh, that's expensive. And did that also complete here? Not yet. Okay. Can you build it in here? You still have 1 open connection. Oh, cool, cool, cool. All right, so I needed 1 more extra water storage. I'll just build it over here. Water storage is water storage. It's just a one-time investment. I think the amount of resources that it costs is going to be still saving us. All right. That was nighttime. That was something got depleted. That's this one. We don't have any food anymore. Okay, that's kind of bad. Build you. We can do scrap though. And you can refine. Good. And oh, there's not much to do. Oh, hold on. That's probably a good idea. That one is waiting for them to come in. Planning ahead. Yep, we are desperately trying to plan ahead. Oh, that one. You're going to be connecting to give us the best possible. 200. Oh, expensive. But it's necessary. And this one will also be completed now. And there, get the best possible. 98 because it's not very far. Right, and then I guess we can take you and also get you out to that location. Oh, that's expensive. But hey, now all of the water everywhere is kind of connected. Oh, there we go. So where do we want to go? Let's go there. Go there. Keep sending up. We don't have a lot of time left in this game, that's for sure, because we don't have water. This might actually be a, I don't know, savior or whatever. 83. I can build you up there, but the price of that is going to be ridiculous. Yeah, that's why we're setting everyone out there to get more scrap. Expedition, 15 hours to get that. All right, that's kind of a long time. Anything new here? Nope, no logbooks. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, never mind. And we just wait and hope that they don't run out completely. Okay, something new happens. Rain! Ooh, I don't know what that means, but if we'll take some rain. Thank you. I'm hoping that this gives like free water everywhere. I wouldn't mind some. Oh, this one is here. Do we have something? I'm gonna get a connection to that one. Oh, it's perfect. There you go. And then, didn't I build one down here? No, I didn't build one because I didn't have it. Then let's get you. Where's a good place we can build it? Oh, this is our build area. The buildable area. 80%. Alright, that's the best we can do. Cool. And then that will be the last one connected here. I don't know if that's going to give us enough water. I doubt it, but what can I do? There we go. What have you done? There's something foreboding about the abandoned place of worship. Prayers didn't stop the drought, didn't stop the bombs. Its roof was destroyed by fire, yet the bell tower remains intact. We read books and heard stories about the ancestors believed, stories that are just as odd as anything we've learned about the old world. Hurry away. What? Despite fires and bombs having destroyed most of the roof attack struggling the tall bell tower. Run toward. Why are we running? We've been spotted. Show them we know how. There we go. That's the one. Oops. Ow. 2 dead. Damn. Don't know. I don't think they're gonna make it. What happened? Reach the rooftop and look around, mapping out the surrounding area. We can see for miles in every direction. Was once the center of community, is now the ruins of Stroot. Okay. Hold on. 2 died. But what about science, though? What about science? Did we get some science completed? That's the Walker Tower. Definitely get that. And let's have a look at the expedition. Got a little bit more time for this. Let's see if we can get that. We descend the 1 steps and we consider the hundreds of feet that made grows. And okay, maybe our ancestors hadn't benefited from the prayers, but in a sense of community. Great. Is that it? Okay. I guess we need to go back then. Oops. Can we go to the zoo? Just this one person here. You're one person. Go to the zoo. Yeah. Just go to the zoo. It's on the way. Good. That one. We really keep sending out expeditions. That's quite bad. Can I send more expeditions? No, I can't. Weather's changed to normal. Don't know what that did. This well is still exhausted. This well is pretty close to dead. Oh, hold on. That definitely has to be fully utilized. Let's take some of the unscrappable. There we go. That needs to be full. And you are here. What happened? Oh, the zoo. Heads to the kids zone. Definitely the kids zone. Don't like the fact that we like there's water over here. I want to go over there. Right, this is not doing so hot. Did this one get completed? Yes, it did. And we can now hook it up as the 3rd one here and get 88%. Sure, that's good. It is what it is. And look at those lines now. Right, so at this point, oh, you got to the kids zone. An old play park awaits us with swings, and we got some scrap. It's a huge enclosure, but must cross a rope bridge to proceed. There's a deep gorge. I have a bad feeling about this. We'll just use some scrap. We have more scrap than sense. So let's fix it for 2 hours. We don't really have anything we can do. Except sort of wait for this one. And we just keep sending out more stuff. Oh. Something happened. Completed research. The tower. The towers might actually be saving us. Well, nothing else is saving us. So that's kind of the only option we have. What do we have? Water. I definitely have nothing to store. So, bigger housing? Nope. Healing rate? Sure. That's kind of the only thing we can do. There's no way of getting anything else. Let's see. Are there anything here? Nope, nothing. I got 1 person left, so get in there. Oh, hold on. There was something I forgot to build. Damn water distribution center. Here. Damn. Alright, let's go out here. What happened now? Bandit scouts. So as long as it's bandit scouts, I guess. Let's get this one done. Planning ahead. Woo. Okay, find a new location to settle in. Have at least 12 citizens. Great. And it's probably the mountain pass. Can I just go there immediately? All right, we're gonna be sending Sending you over. There you go. You're one person, but you're a hero. You are our hero. So you can do it. One man out there in the wild. And this one? I need to send someone to assign it here. Here, and you need to... Just one person assigned. It needs some connections from... that one. Get the good connection. There we go. Look at our pipe network. It's a little bit of a mess. Alright, and... oh. Complete a research on the medical center. Sweet. And we can vote for something. Don't think I need it. And then just more of that. And we're just gonna see what happens in 1 hour. Let's see. What did we find? It may take an extremely long time, but we need to try and clear away. Yes, you're just one person. Extremely long time is 2 hours, apparently. Okay. And let's see. Oh, this one is not happening. So let's get you down here and you up here. We can make you one less than here, and then need something to research. What else do we need? Nothing. None of this are particularly interesting. Expedition parties, the size of the parties. They're really boring, these researchers. Anyway, we'll take that one. I think we're almost done with you. Clearly into that our best chance of finding water lies. Yes. That one. I think this is it. Did you die? Allowed to claim the decision is doomed. Woo! We did it! We did it! We completed the first mission.
Unforgiving. At the constant mercy of the elements, we've barely scraped by.
So,
our stomachs groan.
thank you very much for watching this episode. Very much appreciate your support, and thank you very much to Traptic Games for sponsoring this video. If you want to see more, then I'm streaming this on the release date on the 18th of July on Twitch TV/Nilaus at 8 p.m. Central European Time. So come on over and watch complete more missions if you find it interesting. Of course, also make sure that you check out the game on Steam as it releases. So wishlist it, and thank you for watching. Until next time, take care and stay effective.